guys, I am Chris Kaler.
And I'm Amber from Kyuujin, and today we're back with you for Frieren, episode 23.
Last episode, everyone was kind of on a break in between the first exam and the second one. We saw the bonds that were created, the teams that were together in the first exam. Even though they all understand they might be enemies in this next task, they still said, thank you, Frieren, for what you did for us, and let's go eat together and just enjoy each other's company. And so we saw a bit of that. Stark was there, and that was good, and he was used by Weirbo for a mission you got given.
He has a new friend now.
Yeah, not because he wanted to, but still. And Frieren reminded herself of why Himmel did what he did. Like, back in the day, he was helping people, because yes, he's a hero and he can do it, but it was also his way of leaving a mark, like leaving his mark behind, and having people remind, basically that's his way of living life. And Frieren is doing that now by helping people, even though for her it's barely a footnote on her journey. For them it's life-changing, and they're gonna get through, it's important for them, and so now it's important for Frieren. So she was smiling last episode.
Yeah. So now we're going to do for the second part of the exam.
It's being held by a girl who has a bad track record when it comes to those exams. No one passed before doing what she wants. So she also said she was a pacifist compared, and the guy that was in charge of the first exam was not. So how is that going to translate to an exam? I don't know. I'm excited to see, but it's time to change that track record, because for sure we got to pass this exam.
We need to go north.
Yes. So let's jump in this episode and see what she has in store for our people. Don't forget to subscribe if you want to see more of these episodes, and check out our Patreon for the full-length reactions.
Alright, let's go.
私が担当する試験に関しては
Well, that no one succeed.
Guilty.
噂を耳にした者はいるだろう。だが身構える必要はない。
Maybe it's gonna be
だ
different.
ってシンプル、難なく切り抜けられるものだ。第二次試験の詳細を説明する。
Answer this question. What is my name?
Did she tell us her name?
I just forgot.
What's her name? But yeah, what does being a pacifist gonna affect the second part of the test?
We'll see. We still don't know what it's going to be about, but I'm happy to see that the teams are still together. Those that were together in the first exam are now sticking by each other's side.
Conquering the labyrinth.
So get out.
霊落の応募の攻略を行ってもらう。霊落の応募の最深部までたどり着くことだ。私は平和主義者でね。全員合格。
Can we just break through?
帰らぬものになった未踏破のダンジョンだ。
Oh, so that's the
合
twist.
格者を出さないつもりか。
魔法使いの最高峰だ。
It's expected of you to do this.
可能にするのが一級魔法使い。
Ah,
ねじ伏せて突き進むんだ。
break new heights.
どう証明すればよいのですか。
私も共に最深部まで潜る。受験者に手は貸さんがな。全員にこの瓶を渡しておこう。一級魔法使いレルネンが開発したゴーレムが現れ、外まで運び出してくれる。
So at least no one is gonna die left alone in there.
使用者は不合格となるが、試験継続不可能と判断したら迷わず使うんだ。有望な人材が死ぬのは許容できん。
Hey, sounds good enough.
She's a pacifist?
自動で瓶が割れるようになっている。期限となる。それでは試験開
She's
始。
saying she's gonna come with us, but like, are we doing this all together?
We can. Everyone that goes to the lowest floor of the
Yeah, I
dungeon
know,
can
but
succeed.
I know, but how
So
is
why
she
not
gonna be
stick
with
together?
everyone? How is she gonna be with everyone? It's not supposed to be a challenge between teams, but like, what if someone wants to go right and you want to go left?
入り口が複数あるな。
それぞれの入り口を調べれば内部構造がわかるだろう。全員で手分けをして
協力する流れになっているんだ。
Because it's not supposed to be a competition for this one. She said she was a pacifist.
Yeah, but maybe you should be working together.
要素がない。協力した方がいい。
Like, I agree, but I don't expect the others to agree.
合格条件に仲間の生存がない。仲間を助ける義理はないし、いざという時は捨て石にされるリスクまである。
But why would there be a need for a sacrificial pawn?
俺は一人で行く。
Like, see, someone like that would probably not reach the bottom. So yeah, maybe saying she was gonna go with them was a way of saying, like, we should all go together.
第一次試験のしがらみもある。
They did just fight each other.
よく知らねえやつとは組めねえよな。行くぞ。
In her mind, she's like, you failed, you failed, you failed.
協力することの優位性に気づけんと。
I mean, one brain is good, but 18 is better.
協力はダメだね。
Can't you take Levine and Kane with you?
では私は君たちについていく。
You're gonna succeed.
Well, she wants to see what she's gonna
一
do.
番安全に最深部にたどり着けそうだ。
邪魔しないでよね。
Okay, so I guess if she gets to the bottom, she'll just see who got there. Kinda wish the girls would have come with us. I would stick to Frieren.
Me too.
ここが一番安全なルートだよ。マッピングしながら慎重に進もうか。
That's cool. And as long as we don't see a treasure chest that's actually like pretending to be a treasure chest, we're fine with Frieren.
Like the one with the teeth or the
罠
tooth.
だから気をつけて。
What?
ダンジョンに詳しいですね。
She's probably seen 1,000.
なかったんだけれどもね。好きだったから。
Our first date was a dungeon.
ダンジョンが好きって。
ワクワクするんだってさ。
続く階段だな。
こっちのルートは外れるな。さっきの分かれ道まで戻るぞ。
俺たちの
Yeah, but he wants to
最
explore.
深部にいる魔物だ。
すべて踏破してから次に進むものだ。
That's how you get XP.
バカみたいだって思っているだろう。楽しんで人助けができるのなら
What are those heroes doing? I'm waiting for them.
最後まで楽しみよ。ダンジョンに潜っ
He
て
didn't want to rush
魔物を
things.
倒して宝を探して世界を救っていたような、そんな旅がしたいんだ。
I guess if you had rushed
分
expecting
かれ
the
道の先
end,
にあるのは
you'd be focused on the time it took you to get there.
何やってるの。早く戻るよ。
You spoke your language, girl.
わけがわからないよね。
It's about the journey. If you enjoy the journey, you won't see it pass. And then you get to your destination, you won't regret the journey.
結局残ったのは5人か。
協力して役割分担をすれば可能性は十分にあった。揃っていたはずだったのだがな。
みんながあんたほど割り切れるわけじゃない。
To be young, you know?
より賢い連中が残った。単純な罠にかかって足を引っ張るバカはいない。
Like Frieren? Because that's what I was talking about before.
この試験にいるものか。
I mean,
行くぞ。
if you don't have experience, you need to learn somehow.
Frieren. No, Frieren. Frieren,
魔
no.
力。魔導書か。
Bad Frieren, bad Frieren.
判別結果見ましたよね。
She's too curious.
その魔法の精度は
What about that
99?
1%?
Yeah,
But with that 1%?
偉大な魔法使いたちがいたからこそ
I guess, but girl,
What if she's right?
貴重な魔導書だよ。
you've been fooled before.
経験がそう告げている。
Yes, that is the legendary Frieren. We get used to it.
Still a kid at heart.
She's succeeded all those years being like that.
間違えたかな。
Nana.
You did not. They're gonna succeed. They're gonna be fine.
Whoa.
皮踏むなよ。
There's a
天井が
person's
落ちてい
shape?
るぞ。
まさかそこの人型のシミ
They
と。
got splattered?
骨も残らないのか。
Oh shit. They can manage. And they work well together. Man. Like, I do not wish ill on any of the people we saw in the first task. Even though we fought. Oh shit. Oh shit.
Can I
Gargoyle.
need help, please?
So, Gargoyle, I'm sorry, Golem. She's gonna have to use it unless he can help her. I'm kind of working like in a video game. Like, look for something to stuck in between.
一人閉じ込められた。壁の向こうだ。
やはりだが。
Can get it open?
やむをえん。瓶を割れ。
Yeah. My only task is to take her out.
一人脱落か。少しの油断が命取りになるが、霊落の応募か。
She's a pacifist, but yeah, there's leeway.
Meanwhile,
逆に押し込むんだよ。おえってなって噛むのやめるから。
助かった。一人の時はどう処理していたんですか。
内側から爆破していた。チリチリになっちゃうから嫌なんだよね。
Hey,
ちょっと
the look is actually cool.
そういうことだったんですね。
I'm in need of a change of haircut. Mimic.
攻略を進めるよ。
So easy to get lost in
ガーボイ
dungeons.
ルだ。動き出す前に倒すよ。
She's enjoying the dungeon.
Doing all the routes on the same floor before going down.
She's enjoying the journey.
結構いいもの手に入ったね。ガラクタにしか見えませんが。
Not to her.
I mean, someone's junk is someone else's treasure.
Yeah, and I'm thinking that even first class mages today could learn from Frieren, so
あんなもので喜べだなんて。
she's a hoarder.
私がわからないのは君ほど優秀な魔法使いは見たことがない。修練を積んだはずだ。情熱も執念も感じない。
とある人に恩を返すために当時の私の人生の目標で
How about now then?
その先があるだなんて考えも
She's
しません
following
でした
Frieren around.
情熱も執念も
Like she reached great heights, but now she's got nothing.
ならなぜ君は
私が初めてダンジョンに潜った時もガラクタみたいな魔
She
法
likes that. She likes to see that.
つられて笑ってしまったんです
Same reason as Frieren. She uses magic to make other people
フ
smile.
リーレン様の姿が好きだから
For Fern, it's Frieren specifically.
ついてきて正解だったようだ。この過酷なダンジョンも楽しむことができる。
Yep. Discovering new things. You explore. There's something at the bottom, I guess. It's not gonna be that easy, but it's still exciting.
雰囲気が変わったな。
最深部が近いのかもな。
ビアベル
もう歩けなく。
拘束されたわ
Shit, she's here.
ここはソルガニールだ。
分かっている。
It's, I think, a rematch, man, so be ready.
難攻不落だったわけだぜ。こんなものがいるだなんてね。
Oh, no, wait. Oh, I thought it was Zubel, but
エーレはシャルフを狙え。エーレを叩く。
always a good idea to go against someone other than your double, because your own power against your own power, not a good idea. Everyone is gonna have to do this.
That's why no one succeeded.
A Frieren double.
Oh shit.
If you're really strong and your double is facing you, I guess you can't defeat yourself, right? If you're alone, you would not have a choice too.
作られた複製体だな。魔力も技量もラオフェンと同等だった。利用している可能性がある。
Yeah, I don't want to face Frieren like that.
一目見て偽物だと分かる
So
ところ
far, maybe it's gonna get worse.
複数の複製体を同時に操れるとしたら脅威になりますね
It also sounds a lot like the power of that blonde guy, but he makes copies of himself, so...
対処できる手段も増える。
Like I said, if you were alone, you'd be forced to face yourself.
Yeah.
Fighting fire with fire is not usually something that works.
あれも対処
Is that Frieren's copy?
I think so, yeah.
Oh shit. You need to succeed against her?
永遠のは理を割っておる。
Oh, shit.
Oh, good luck.
In this case, it's the only thing I'm like, Frieren might be the only one capable of facing herself. Because we don't have another choice.
Oh shit.
We'll see. Okay.
Cute.
So,
Poor them. Poor those
doubles, man.
mages who needs to fight Frieren's double.
Yeah, like, usually I'd be saying, facing yourself like that. That's what they do always in shows where you suddenly find yourself facing a double, right? They pair the same actor, well, the actor with its double or the character with its double because it's a metaphor, I guess, for overcoming your own failures and just reaching new heights and pushing yourself and stuff. But usually you wouldn't put yourself against yourself because how is your power gonna overcome your power, right? And if you can be that strong, your enemy can be that strong too.
Yeah, and it's a copy that knows your habits, your techniques, and
Yeah, in this
basically, I mean,
case-
if those copies didn't have the same habits and mentality, but they got their memories somehow.
Yeah, he thinks they might have their memories, so yeah, it would be harder, and it's a good thing that they teamed up. Like no one is alone, and they can all split, but that means that there's a copy of each of them somewhere. And yes, Frieren would have her own copy, and it's the only case where I'd be like, well, maybe Frieren should be the one facing her own copy, or maybe like, I don't know how strong that first class mage is, that maybe like she could help and team up with Frieren and take care of Frieren's double. But the first class mage would also have a double somewhere, right?
True.
Potentially. And
Do we need to fight that double? Because the first mission, she would not intervene.
Well, yeah, but it's her double. But no, unfortunately, they stumbled upon her, and it's a rematch. But the first time they faced each other, it did not go well. Denken was defeated so easily. So just like he said, like if it wasn't a test, I'd have given up long time ago. But he kind of needs to push through because he wants to go north. So
Yeah.
maybe the fact like it's not just him. He's been facing her before. Maybe there's a flaw in the doubles because doubles are never as good as the original. So maybe there's something there.
Usually, yeah.
They have other members in their team that can help him, and we'll see. And maybe they get to be saved by us later. I don't know. But Frieren and Fern and her, the other girl, they'll have to face doubles as well. And Werbol's team, they are also pretty strong individually, so it'll be interesting. I thought it might have been Ubel at first when I saw the power. I'm like, oh, she's around, and somehow she decided to attack for a rematch, but no doubles. That also means that Ubel and the guy she's hanging out with will face doubles, and his power will be funny because they're saying like, how do we know that they're doubles? But his double would be having doubles, and whoa.
But for one thing, though, those copies, those doubles, looks like
Clay.
golem. They look like clay,
Yeah.
so you can differentiate who's the copy and who's the original. But
Hopefully it
what
stays like that.
if the deeper you go in the dungeon, maybe if you have other copies, they look just like the original.
I
like,
wonder-
not like clay.
I wonder, I'm a bit like worried about that, and I also want to know who's doing that. Like, is there something in the dungeon creating those, or is it just a dungeon who's creating those? Can we, like, instead of facing the doubles, if we cannot defeat Frieren's double, maybe we can find whoever's creating the doubles and get rid of that. That'd be easier. But we should have stick around. Like, we should all have stayed one big team. But again, I'm like, I understand what Denken said about staying together, and there was no purpose here to separating each other into teams because there's no reason to attack one another.
True. Everyone can pass if they reach the deepest
Yes, but
level.
it all comes down to trusting that the others will not see this as an opportunity to go all out and why not lesser the pool, because you don't know, like, are there more, maybe that's the last test, but what if there's something else? What if, like, if we get rid of people here because we have the opportunity, we won't face the chance of having them as an enemy later? Like, I don't know what's going on in other people's heads, so like I don't want to be stuck in a team with Ubel, you know?
Yeah.
So there's a part of me that's like, okay, if I was in their shoes, I'd also want to stick around with the team. Like, I'm surprised that Levine and Kane did not stick around with Frieren.
Yeah.
But then again, like, it's about wanting to prove yourself. Like, maybe you don't want to be carried by someone like Frieren. Maybe you want to prove that you can do it too. Maybe it's about not trusting others. Like, some of them, like Wirbel was saying, I'm not going to team up with people I don't know, which I get that too. Because there's also the idea that the team is not going to get along. It's a labyrinth. Maybe someone wants to go left, maybe someone wants to go right. What do you do if you don't agree? This
True.
could break into a fight, and you don't want to be backstabbed when your guard is low. But it's true that the clue was there. Like, the fact that, I forgot her name, but the one who created the test was saying, like, I'll be going with you. It implied that, like, she can, you know, duplicate herself. Like, she can go with all the teams. So it kind of implies that she expected them to stick around in one big group and she would go with them. Mm-hmm. But then again, once she gets to the bottom, she'll see who gets there. So it works still. But yeah, so I get what Denken was saying. I don't know if I would have done it, but I get what he was saying. And it's fine. Like, we get to enjoy the way that they do things. If it was one big group, we would have had one leader and we would follow the leader. But now we can get to see their personalities and stuff. Some of them are really focusing on going down, and others are, you know, Denken is really handling himself well. Like, he carries his team pretty good, and Frieren just enjoys it, which I think is great. Himmel had a point, you know, about the journey.
Enjoy the journey?
Yeah, I mean, the dungeon exists. The dungeon is there. There are treasures in it. There are ruins. There are texts. There's information. Like, there's stuff to discover. And if you rush through it, you will miss it all.
I mean, when you compare that, that's how you get XP.
Yes.
I love, but it's true that when you take time to just explore, learn new stuff, you level up in a way. You know, you get more experience.
In a video game, you'd be thinking, not always, but you'd be thinking, like, the developers worked so hard on creating this level, on creating the backgrounds and the music, the items and stuff. Like, there's so much work going into those dungeons. If you just rush to the finish line and you don't pay attention, their work goes to waste. That's a video game. But in real life, ruins have so much history, there's so much to discover, and if you rush through life, you're not gonna enjoy it. Like, in his case, he was on a journey, like, towards defeating the Demon King, right? If he had focused on the Demon King only and just ran through there, he'd be focused on how long till I get to my finish line, and he'd be miserable the whole way through, because he's only focused on the end, right? His end goal is not in his reach yet, so he'd be freaking out until he gets there and achieves his purpose.
It will have never been fast enough for him.
Maybe, but then focusing on his finish line and freaking out until he gets there, he would have been ignoring everything else, and his journey would have been entirely focused on the Demon King, and so he would have been miserable. But by doing this, he's going to be enjoying the journey, and he said, like, oh, if I enjoy my journey, I'll get to the finish line in no time, because it won't be a struggle. It won't be work. It'd be him having fun, and then once he gets there, you do your job. It's about living life. Like, if you rush through life because you want to get somewhere, maybe you never reach that place. Maybe when you reach it, you're disappointed, but you will have missed everything else.
You know, when you said that it's about if you rush through life, just got me thinking that if you want to reach your goal in life, basically, but without trying to experience life itself, maybe you won't be able to get to your goal like you think.
Or you'll get to your goal and you'll regret it.
True. Because usually what I'm thinking is, when you just have sad moments, happy moments, struggle, when you make friends, when you just learn life day by day, you get more experience, you get wiser. And at the end, if you have a bigger goal to reach, those experience, those advice usually gonna help you reach it. Am I making sense?
I don't know. Well,
your experience helps you in life when you have struggles.
Yeah, okay, but I'm thinking it's about just enjoying life, having fun, because your life should not be spent running, you know? When you get, like, when you say, oh, there's a nice pond, it's supposed to be a great place to just enjoy yourself and have fun, I'll go there tomorrow, but you never go there tomorrow because you don't have time, you'll miss out on something. Life is about experiences, life is about discovering new things, and if you never come back, you will not see this place, like, you will not see its wonders, and basically you'll spend your entire life running around. If he had done this, that's 10 years of his life where he'd just be stressing over the Demon King and running towards his end goal. But then those 10 years, he'll never get them back.
You know what that does tell me? If I take that to our day-to-day life, people who say, oh, I need to make money so that I can enjoy life at the end. We don't take time to enjoy life. But when we're older, we don't have any more time to enjoy life, because we went all of our youth just chasing something that we never reach, basically.
And we never get it in the end because it's too late. So yeah, life is about the journey, not the destination. And it's a great episode for that. But now we need to face our doubles. So, okay, so that's gonna be... Oh, that means Kane and Lawine will face each other.
Oh.
So that means that Kane will have to... Like, we know that Lawine has the confidence. Like, she knows, she believes in herself. And Kane has difficulties believing in herself, so... She'll have to truly push in order to defeat the double.
I could imagine the double just pushing herself, like, come on, you can do this.
No. That double is not that human. But that will be interesting. The others facing the doubles. So next episode, we'll look out for that. But, sorry. Yeah, that's going to be it for this episode. Thank you guys so much for watching it with us. If you want to see the next episode right away, it is on Patreon already. You can check it out. The link is in the description below.
And if you don't, the next one will be on YouTube next week.
Yes.
So we're gonna see you then, guys.
Bye.